That everybody, Paul?
It is, yeah.
So this is the retiring room, and this is for the members or their guests or their family. You're able to do something that the Senate is not able to do. We don't allow any senators in the House retiring room because they don't allow us in their retiring room. It's been that way for 100 years. So if a senator comes in here, the Sergeant of Arms will remove them from the room. Even if they were a House member and then have gone to the Senate, they still can't come back in here. So, and they like to come in here because we've got the Keurig machine, and they don't have that because they can't have candy in their desks. They just voted after 100 years to allow a bottle of water on their desk. So we have coffee and tea, and then when we're working through the lunch hour or the supper hour, we'll order in pizza, you know, Chinese, anything. DoorDash will bring anything back in here, and you will see Democrats and Republicans eating together back here. They may go back out and fight, but we're eating together back in here. This room, like I mentioned out there, was very gray and dingy because you had a lot of smoke. There's, I think, 14 fireplaces in the Capitol. If we lit that fireplace now, the smoke would come back in because they've all been closed with the renovation. We don't use any of those fireplaces for heating. When I first came here, you would have people go out on these little verandas and have cigarette breaks. So you'd see members standing out there, open the doors, and be on that little porch not that long ago, having their smoke breaks. As in the rest of the Capitol, anywhere you look, there are symbols of Minnesota in this Capitol. So, got little gophers carved in the woodwork everywhere. Here, if you notice, there's angels in the candelabra. This is quarter-sawn oak, you know, very mission type of furniture from 100 years ago. But the murals are native plants, native flowers, native trees. You will see the lady slipper, the showy lady slipper, the state flower. There's two of them. There's one right there. You can see the showy lady slipper. Another one, so it's that white with the pink. And other, like bluebells and columbine. Now, the artist was Irish, so he snuck in some shamrocks over here, over in the corner, and then there is a leprechaun painted on the wall. Now, it's not a exact leprechaun, but if you look at all the trees, all around, there's only one tree that has a vine growing on it. Can you find that?
Found it.
Yeah, so there's the vine on that tree. Now imagine you've got the sun coming in from the east, and you've got that vine growing up next to the tree. That's the legs of the leprechaun. And the leprechaun is leaning forward a little bit. He's got a beard, a mustache, and his nose, eyebrows, and a hat. Can you see him? Over here, straight up. Anybody see him? No. So it's not a literal, it's a figurative. Right here. So here's his leg. He's bent over just a little bit. Got a flower in his suit. Got his beard, mustache, nose. The sun is shining in. How many can see him? I can see him. So he's sitting. You notice there's no.
Sure, I see him. Yep,
The
I
light
see
is
him.
shining in from the east on him.
He's leaning back, right? Is he leaning
He's like
back?
leaning a little bit forward. You know, he's sitting.
Yep, yep.
How many can see him?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Carlo, can you see him?
I videoed them, so I'll see. I'll see them.
You'll watch him. We'll roll the tape and see him. Hello? You guys see him? No? It's leaves. It's leaves, but the leaves are sitting like a leprechaun. So if you think of it, let your imagination show, and those leaves turn into a leprechaun.
Is that a specific lake back there, or is it
Just a vine,
Oh, she's wondering about the lake.
oh, the lake, I don't know. I think it's just to show lakes with stream. Any questions back here?
Does the press come back here?
The press cannot come back here. And when we're sitting here, you see the two screens. The debate is plugged in here, so we are always listening to what's happening, even if we're in here eating. There are times when we may start at 9 or 10 in the morning and go around the clock. And so some of my colleagues will talk a lot. And so like if it's 1 in the morning, you may find people napping back here. I've tried to be someone who talks less and is listened to more. Sometimes people talk more and are listened to less. So but we can listen and watch the debate. You can watch it on there, and then the bell will ring, and like you've got to go in and vote, and we push that button. So, and then the people who work, nonpartisan staff, work in back here, and if we've got a little bit of time, we'll do a picture in the chamber, and then I'll show you along the side where we're at. University Avenue right there, and then the Senate building. So again, we're in the Capitol and the House building. Come out here.
Alright, come on, Peter. Alright, my dude.